I'm making this one now because it's a little bit in the moment. I'm just gonna have a miniature. It's not an offload really. It's like I've just deleted someone off social media for the first time in 6 years. And the last person I did it to was someone who was massively toxic and had written like a sort of 2-page fucking rant about me on a fucking Facebook page, and he'd blocked me from it and then slagged me off on it, and then I'd been screenshotted all the fucking shit he'd written about me. But this is like, she's kind of an ex. It's one of those where you sort of think, well, what was it then if it wasn't a relationship? It never was a relationship. And it was like, it went on for like 5 years, basically like fuck buddies, whatever. But this fucking girl, and I say girl because she was fucking behaving like one, did a fucking overlap with me with a geezer that she ended up almost marrying. And she knew exactly what she was fucking doing and was telling me all about how fucking jealous he was and all this fucking shit. And then called me in my second year of uni and gave me like a big old scare about how it could be my baby. And it was like she knew it fucking wasn't. And she just like dragged a drama out for ages and then kept going on about him. Then involved me in all of the fucking toxic shit when he was aggressive and fucking threatening and rah rah. And you think, oh yeah, and you're not chaos. Fucking just fucking a little fucking wind-up merchant. And she was one of the people where I just thought, whatever year it fucking was, when there was a lot of shit going on, I was just like, just be forgiving, man. Just fucking let that shit go. She was fucking horrible to me. She was fucking deliberately fucking manipulative. She tried to get into my fucking head. She tried to fuck with my fucking head. And I went, whatever. Don't worry. It's fine. Basically, and it's one of those things, like the whole spiritual principle is around sort of based around the dissolution of the ego, and if you're at peace with yourself and all that, and there's that bit you think about, hang on, but fuck you. Do you know what I mean? And then where's that bit that sticks up for yourself? Where's that bit that speaks up for yourself? Like sometimes a lot of the deeper spiritual principles are like, what do you want me to do? Bend over? Into my bank account? Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking but I think that's in a way like that's what it's getting at. Is it's like don't it's letting go of any of that fucking shit. But then who can really do that to that fucking level? But it was like I sent her a little Snapchat this morning, and it was just a stupid one, and her reply was just like, "Are you wearing nail varnish?" And I know things can be written and whatever, and I just sent her a picture with this eye like that, and I said, "No, actually, they're false nails, darling," or something. And she was just like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Like a little twat. I thought, hang on a minute, I thought you were my friend. If you're my friend, you'll have fucking seen I've been splattering fucking makeup selfies on for fucking weeks now. If you had any interest in me in what so fucking ever. I was just thinking, I was a little bit offended. Well, I was offended. I must have been offended. But all I said was, you've got that hippie look as well. What's that all about? And I'm saying it sarcastically because she was then also writing things like, okay, and whatever you said, just being, and I remember what she was like when she's all fucking full of herself. And all I said was, to be fair, it could have looked aggressive. I was just wondering, why the fuck am I having to explain myself to you? Is that not a fair question? If you fucking keep saying, what the fuck's that all about? Someone, so I'm have to just explain myself. Like, that girl, that my mate's missus, and she said when I was wearing my skirt, and she said, "Is this a bit much?" She was being friendly. And too much for fucking who? Too much for fucking who? But, like, that's the way I talk, so that's the way I write. And again, if you fucking know me, you'd fucking think, hang on, this is Mikey. Imagine him saying it. You go, why am I fucking explaining that to you? It's just me. It's fucking me. And then I get this, ooh, Mikey, that was a bit aggressive. I definitely think you should see a therapist. And I just thought, oh my God, I suddenly saw, when you suddenly look at someone and how their mind works. And I thought, oh my dear fucking fuck you, delete, block, whatever. Seriously. And it's made me a little bit like, maybe I'm a little bit angry because like all of the forgiving I did with you, and now you're still treating me like a piece of shit. But it's actually much like, well, yeah, okay. Well then, how long do you want to fucking carry on fucking being that sort of person in your life then? Bye. And that she'd actually ended her message with bye, and I just put, Not when I said, why am I having to fucking explain myself to you? She went, okay, bye. I see ya. And literally, because I didn't fucking go, oh, I'm sorry, like I probably would have done in the past. Maybe that was my lesson. That's how she was used to treating me. That she could just go, oh, I'm going then, and I'd like want her not to. And as soon as someone's okay with that, she's like suddenly saying, you need to never message me again, making a drama out of it. And like, I'm just thinking about all of the supposed things that could have really fucking totally set me off about stuff like that, about being treated like that, about people regarding me that way, about people thinking it's okay to speak to me that way, or okay to just demand that I justify why I look a certain way, and all of this fucking shit. And then someone like that does it, who used to mean fucking a lot to me, and I'll just go, seriously, bye. Seriously, fucking bye. What am I losing? Fucking never barely heard from her anyway. Unless it was about slagging off her fucking ex. It's like, I cannot be bothered with women who want to eternally slag off their fucking toxic fucking ex or toxic boyfriend. Dump him or block him or fuck him off. You keep going back there. And I'm not saying the ones who are being stalked. I'm saying the ones who keep fucking going back there. Like her. So it's like I've picked a massive bogey out of me and flicked it out the window. Really? I just literally thought, why the fuck? What was worth preserving about your fucking friendship? Seriously. Fucking seriously. And like, I think the reason I don't block people is it is kind of so fucking final, isn't it? And I always think, why be like that? A lot of the time I also think, I don't give a fuck if you're on my Facebook or not, love. You can do what you fucking like. If I really don't like someone, I get to the point sometimes where I don't even care. And that's why I won't block people a lot of times. Whatever, I'm not blocking you because it's too much of a message. Too much of a message. But with this, I actually thought, just literally, if you're going to fucking try and toy with me over whether I'm allowed to message you when you've been nothing but fucking rude and sarcastic and you think that I'm out of order for just speaking up for myself. That was my final message to her. I said I wasn't rude or aggressive. I said you were rude. I spoke back to you. That's what I did. I spoke back to you. That's not fucking aggressive. You take a rude, I didn't say all of this. I didn't say all of this, but, if you take a rude fucking tone, why would you not expect a rude fucking tone back? So that's the end of her. But I think I came here to chat about it a little bit because it's like, I didn't want it going around in my head because it probably will draw up stuff from, I'm talking like, we were last like romantically involved in 2014. I think it was. Yeah. It was the last time we were romantically involved. She turned up at my house in 2016. And it was quite late on a Sunday night. And I had a fucking girl there. I did. It was like, this is a bit awkward. And so she went away. But I think that was to do with some drama to do with him. And it was, I just thought, when have I ever got calls? It's when he's being a fucking whatever. You never actually get to give any of the help that you offer her, and then you don't hear from her for weeks. So do you know what? It's like, spirituality can kiss my fucking ass at the moment with all that. Like, I'm not here to fucking bend over backwards to fucking accommodate fucking bullshit like that in my life. Get some fucking insight rather than hiding behind a fucking bottle every night, darling. At least I fucking know what's fucking going on. At least I've been trying to get fucking help. At least I've been trying to fucking attend groups and fucking talk about it and make videos about it and look at my fucking self. So, I can still release her with love. I'll do a meditation. I'll do a full, complete and utter fucking disconnection from her. I can do that with people. Disconnect from everything and I can just send love to her higher self. Because that's the way you do it. Just send love to their higher self. Even though you hate them, you can do it because their higher self isn't them. So even if you do hate them, you can send love to their higher self because their higher self just think of them as a pure angelic being. And that's just the version of them that's been sent into your life to be toxic to you so that you learn from it. And then when the story's over, you close the book. So, fucking... It's just... I didn't even do it angrily. And what was it? I went to block her number as well. And I was thinking of then say, right, blocked from all social media and blocked after this fucking... And I thought, no, don't even do that. That's fucking being snotty with it. She'll find out she's blocked if she ever fucking decides to talk to me again. Oh, she has, actually. She sent a Snapchat. And it just says that she sent a Snapchat, and then you look and her name isn't there or anything. So she's read what I've said and she's replied. So she didn't get the last word. But I think sometimes you just wake up to yourself, don't you? You just wake up to other people and just think, oh my... So yeah, I literally don't care if I never fucking speak to her again. And that was someone I've had, like, haven't been through a lot with. I've been through a lot of dramas with her because she was the one fucking creating most of them. So maybe it was just there to serve as a reminder of who I was. Hang on, I've got to stick something up your bum. Right. Come on, you ready? It won't hurt. Here we go. Oh, there we go. And yeah, that was right on 11/11. Pretty much. I think it was probably just before it. Oh dear. But yeah, I think it's probably the sort of thing that I would maybe have just kept to myself, or maybe have stewed over or something. So I thought I'd just air it. Just air it, and maybe it's a way of making sense to myself about it as well. I think that's a good thing. I've said a lot, but anyone should make these videos just to watch yourself talk about it, whether you publish it or not. Just make the video and watch yourself talk, because you get a different perspective on it somehow. You really do. Anyway, I think that'll be me done, and Les will say goodbye to her, and she won't be back, and maybe I'll make another one later, and maybe I won't. Who fucking knows? Look at my little German sausage. He's been very well behaved at the moment. It's sleepy mode because it's only about 5:30. So he's not pacing everywhere. But I hope you're all well and enjoying lockdown, and I'll talk to you soon.